Edward.
I think the Beast looks like an amalgamation of me and Clark.
Like a Fullmetal Alchemist thing going on?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Sorry to anybody that knows what I'm talking about. You're sad
Oh,
now.
God, yeah.
Sad boys.
Edward.
Stop it.
Edward.
Stop it.
Oh, God. God, clip it. Make everyone sad.
Yeah.
That person, Edward.
Yunkjunk.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Muscle Geeks podcast. John here with Derek and Terry and the prompter. And we've got a packed one tonight with Valentine's Day behind us. We're kicking things off with our top 3 most toxic relationships in film. Obsession, manipulation, red flags the size of Thanos. Then we're diving into Spider-Noir with Nick Cage, early Supergirl buzz, The Mummy 4 officially happening, a Cliff Booth spinoff, and an F1 sequel in the works. And we're wrapping it up with Ninten-bros, best animal buddies in video games. Let's get into it. So Terry's at the front desk today, everyone.
Hey, I'm at the big table, boys and girls. Look at me. Does my sound good, Milk Toast? And Scottish Geek, you really got me with that one. That was really funny. And I love you. I like your content too, bro. Thank you. Anyway, I'm here at the desk. Not to just totally derail everything.
Happy President's Day, Milk Toast.
Sorry, we don't have audio issues, but we did have a monitor issue, so I had to do a quick switch.
All right, guys, let's just go right into the top 3.
Yeah, baby.
Let's do it.
Top 3 toxic couples. I'm sure did you guys enjoy your Valentine's Day?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Did you get a smooch?
I got a smooch. Oh, yeah. Right on the lips, too.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
From a girl?
Yeah, dude.
Straight smooching?
Smooched.
Dude, you kiss your wife?
Yeah.
That
yeah.
mouth?
She likes me.
Wow.
We'll see.
All right, so if you guys don't know how we do this, it's just, is it round robin? That's not the thing. That's not
Yeah,
the
brother.
We're just going to go around, and
Around
then
the table.
we'll check the chat.
Round the
me.
table. I'll check it for you.
Thanks, Terry. So this week's top 3 is most toxic relationships in film. We're talking obsession, manipulation, gaslighting. I hate the term gaslighting.
Why?
It's just bullshit. It's just say pissed off or say like provoking. There's already a term that exists for a word. Don't make a new word. Red flags the size of Thanos. I hate red flags too. It just should be warning signs. The couples that made you say, yeah, they should not be together. All right. So
Welcome to Couples Therapy with John.
same picks are allowed because toxicity, another one I hate, deserves recognition, a word I like. Derek, I'm starting with you.
All right. I have a great list, so I'm really excited.
Yeah, did you Google it?
Dude, I gave it a Goog. I did a YouTubes, maybe even a Spotify podcast. I did a lot of homework.
Went on the
this-
tubes.
Dude, I was tubing.
Tubing down the YouTube river.
Tubular.
Not tube 8,
Tubular.
just regular tube.
Just tubing, dude. Tubing the U. But anyway, I was on that YouTube. I found some good examples, and I have some fun ones. Since we're comic based usually, I'm going to start off with something from there, which is a movie. I'm going Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson.
What is toxic?
They're terrible.
Yeah.
They're terrible.
How?
Think back to it, right?
Okay.
Peter Parker is terrible. He doesn't show up for shit.
No.
He lies to her all the time. And then she's constantly, when she's not with him, finding her way to some rich, famous person and making her fucking egg. Like every single time. It's like she goes for the guy that she loves, but he lies to her and manipulates her. And then she runs off and does some gold digging and finds the next guy. But as soon as he comes back, though, she's right back to him again.
Yeah, Tiger.
Like, I don't think she's a good
I do
person. And I don't think he's a
distinctly-
good person. In that sense.
Didn't he hit her in the third one?
The third movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bully Maguire?
Bully Maguire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
Toxic.
I do love some Bully Maguire clips, and people put them into like Avengers movies and stuff. If you ever get bored, YouTube that. Bully,
All right.
Bully Maguire.
I will. But I distinctly remember a comic book panel where Mary Jane is mad that Spider-Man's not around. And she goes to like a nightclub, and there's this image of her dancing with 2 dudes. And I think the exact quote is, "I'm in a bad mood, so you guys better be ready to go all night." Now, it was innocent, but I read it as anything but. She got double teamed by those 2 guys.
Yeah.
Listen,
She's named after
Listen.
drugs.
if your girlfriend
Mary Jane?
Dude, if your girlfriend goes to the club as her way of going out after you get into a fight, like that's what she runs to, is going
Yeah.
to the club, and then says that to a couple dudes, I don't want to be with that girl. That's terrible.
Plus, if you're the significant
Knock it
other
out.
of a
Figure it
super
out. Don't go
Nope.
dancing
Dance
on
it
random
out.
hot hunks.
Dance it
dude,
out.
automatically you're the significant other of a superhero, you're already toxic because you're getting put in harm's way because of who you're dating.
Yeah.
She's always a damsel in distress. She's always in some kind of issue. And it's because of him, because of how he chooses to live his life. He's a problem.
He is a problem.
He's a goddamn problem. And I hate him. He's
Yeah,
emo.
but it's
Is this Jay Jonah?
dude, get him some pictures.
Tell you about that damn Spider-Man. All right, Terry, what do you got?
All right, I'm kicking it off with a movie that later had a comic book written by Chuck Palahniuk. This is Fight Club's Tyler Durden and Marla.
That was on my list. Nice pick.
And I was trying to figure out who is actually more toxic, Tyler and Marla or narrator and Marla. I mean, we're all aware it's the same person,
Yeah.
but I specifically remember Tyler in the kitchen in a cute little robe telling the narrator, don't tell her about me, which is a pretty toxic thing to do, or don't talk about me. Now, really, he's just defending his own sanity in a way of like making it not revealed that he is crazy.
Yeah.
But I found that very interesting. And then Norton, when he takes over, shoots his friggin' mouth off. What are you going to do with that with the relationship? You going to put your tongue through that? There's a hole in your mouth.
I mean, they met
but
in
also
like rehab or therapy, right?
They meet,
In a support group
right. They're
for
support
people with
group
cancer,
junkies
and neither had cancer.
Yeah.
because they're addicted to support groups.
And they're
Forgot that's
terrible
what that
people.
was. It was the cancer one. They're so terrible.
Yeah, Bob's bitch tits.
It's with Meatloaf.
Yeah, hey, his name was Robert Paulson.
And I won't
Name was
do
Robert
that.
Paulson.
But yes, I mean, if you want to talk about toxic, you want to talk about late 90s, you want to talk about straight up terrorists that we rooted for some reason, and just the things Marla says, she makes all sorts of way out there jokes and whatnot. And, you know, it's hard not to be toxic when you have two personalities. And one of them is literally your id and your innermost desires and what, you know, it deems toxic is. Scottish Geek Guy says, but forget Marla, Tyler and narrator is the toxic relationship. I thought about that. I even wrote it underneath
Yeah.
that as like another one. I was like, I wonder who's worse. But I still think, I mean, they don't lie to each other. They don't say, don't tell him about me. Don't tell him I was here. There's no like sneaking around or anything like that.
Marla. I just love how he says her name.
Yeah.
Like Norton's character is so disgusted by her too.
Yeah.
Like, just cannot stand her.
Absolutely.
Every time I hear Marla, I think of League of Their Own. Marla Hooch. Hooch.
Was that, what's the name of the lady?
Huh?
Gina Davis? Is that Gina Davis?
No, it was the girl that they kept making a joke about not being attractive throughout the thing, but she sure can hit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And
More night games.
she went like this. And then she sings in the bar and marries that guy.
I'm singing, Doris.
What a great movie.
Catch us on our other podcast, A Pod of Their Own, where John just talks about a league of their own.
Nice.
All right, so Derek,
Yeah.
I have to take a line from you for this topic, for this couple. I'm going to say Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet from Titanic, Jack Dawson and Rose DeWitt Bucketer? Whatever.
Choice.
Anyway, he's a dirty poor. She just wanted to have a fling with a dirty poor. Meanwhile, she's got some
Stuck with you.
she's got handsome Billy Zane taking care of both her
Billy
and her
Zane.
mother.
That's peak.
And
Billy
he's
Zane.
doing everything he needs to do to be a good guy by her. And she sees the dirty poor and wants to have a fling.
Yep.
Like it's goddamn dirty dancing.
Yep.
It's not dirty dancing. You screwed over your shot to become a rich person for the rest of your life and get taken care of. Screw your mom over too. Was she a great lady? No, she probably wasn't a great lady. But anyway, then when you were done with the dirty poor, you made sure that you had to kill him off. So she killed him off. But you didn't share. You didn't share that thing. You guys didn't want to alternate at all. I don't know. He's terrible. He's also a quitter because I would have like made sure she was safe and then I would have fought for my own life. He just stood next to her or laid or
He just died.
fell in the ocean and just died.
Room on the door.
And then she let him just go. Like, see you later, Jack. If you hold on, you're making it not float anymore. Fuck that. Rose is terrible. She's a terrible character in that movie. She ruined everything. She made the Titanic sink.
I think most of this is just going to be like, why did she screw over that guy who did nothing wrong? He was a great guy. Billy Zane was a great guy.
Billy Zane was phenomenal.
I think the real problem is, Jack was Irish, and we hate the Irish,
My Island.
but we love the Scottish.
We love the Scots.
Dude, that's a great pick. You know what? I think she pushed him down. I think
He might have just been unconscious. He might have been tired.
50 years.
as soon as you're near, far, wherever you are.
And he
Bye.
saved her from unaliving.
Yeah, dude.
Only to get it like thrown in his face. If he never met her, he would have survived the sinking.
Right?
He was a very cunning man.
I don't understand it as like a rapscallion.
Yeah.
Very cunningly.
As
And
someone
he's
who
honest.
identifies with dirty pores, you would try and get another rich girl too. You wouldn't just commit to the one on the boat. You would find 2 or 3 others.
Well,
That's what's most confusing.
Jack's the good guy here because he just fell in love.
What even is that? What are we talking about?
He's an
here?
innocent poor that fell in love with both getting rich
He's a handsome
and a
beggar.
beautiful woman
What
of the
he should
time.
have been doing
Handsome
is
beggar.
She seduced him. She said, "Paint me
He
like one of
wasn't
your
gonna be
French
he
girls."
should have
Jack.
been hooking up, stealing bracelets, and selling that shit when he got to the New World.
Oh,
That's
so now
what
he's
dirty
Aladdin.
pores do.
So now
No, he's
Titanic's
smart.
a prequel to Aladdin.
Screwing his way up the social ladder.
That's
And
what we all do.
he had it in the bag. Me, I'm a dirty poor.
Yeah,
Well,
proud of it.
All right, let's check the chat out before we do our next round.
Sure. I've been watching it. It's a lot of Ozzy talking shit about how ugly I am, and Scottish Geek guy coming in hot. You want to scroll up
you're
on
right,
that big
Jack
dog?
wasn't Irish,
Oh,
right? He
yeah.
was from New York.
Yup.
Milk Toast, the director said that if he had to do it over again, he'd have made the door smaller. Yeah, good call. He actually can. Why doesn't he go in and George Lucas that shit? Peak Billy Zane is from Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight. Good call. I like that, Billy. Clark and Lana in Smallville.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lana was a fox, though.
Yeah, but that's why it makes sense. He's a simple farm boy. She wants big city. Dick.
You also know that they're not ever going to work out because of Lois. It's Lois and Clark.
And, also people were talking about Fight Club being like a
Yeah,
pivotal
can you scroll
DVD,
up?
and I think it was.
Nope.
The New World. The man wasn't on the Mayflower. What does that mean?
America? Oh, because I said it.
Oh, that's a
New
good one,
York.
Fancy Sauce. Mr. Fancy Sauce says, Logan and Kayla, Wolverine Origins.
That's a
I
great
thought you were the moon and I was your Wolverine, but you were the trickster, aren't you? One of the worst lines ever.
That
Delivered
movie-
terribly. That movie's just
That
bad.
movie-
I like that movie. I had a good time. I don't know. I liked it.
Stop.
Why?
I know. I don't know.
Talk about that right now.
I will actually, I'll defend one thing in that movie, and that's the casting of Liev Schreiber. That was good casting. He did pretty well being like a brute. And, they didn't go overkill on full Sabretooth makeup, but he was pretty well. I think they should have kept him in and had him like spin off and show up more. Because he's big enough, he's tall enough, he's Canadian enough. You ever see the movie Goon?
Yeah, I love
Where he
Goon.
plays opposite Sean William Scott.
He
Like
was great in
when you
Goon.
look at that, that's like, oh, that's fucking Wolverine.
But the original,
He's a great
the original
Yeah.
Sabretooth and the one that's in the original X-Men movie looks completely different.
Oh,
Yeah.
way different. Yeah.
So how do you address that? Is
Isn't
that
that
just
Kevin
a
Nash?
multiverse?
Is that Kevin Nash again?
No, that's not Kevin Nash.
Oh, okay.
Do you address that? How do you address that?
Well, they already did in Deadpool and Wolverine. Like, he's toast. He's gone. He showed up for a little bit.
Yeah, they killed him like right
They
away.
have a multiverse, and they're okay to dip in and out.
I think all
It's
the
not gonna
X-Men
happen,
movies are
but-
probably from a different universe. They're always a little bit off.
The only thing I could put in my head to try and explain that for myself when I first saw it, because I was very confused like the rest of us.
Yeah.
Was that his mutation had gone to the point where he's gone feral. Like Wolverine would also, if he didn't have the adamantium skeleton,
Mhm.
making his healing factor work all the time.
That's a good point.
So I thought maybe that's what happened to Sabretooth. in between that time from Origins to whatever the hell's going on in the future.
I just don't think they're connected at all. I think they just wrote it
This
out.
is me making something out of nothing as a teenager.
You remember that? You remember that?
That's a
claw?
valid argument.
You remember the claw flip on the Statue of Liberty though that Wolverine does? He gets thrown off the Statue of Liberty by Sabretooth, and then with one claw he spins around the whole thing and does a flip and comes back. That's an underrated sequence.
Remember how bad the CGI was in X-Men or Wolverine Origins in the bathroom?
Yes, I actually just heard something about. You know what? I know the guy who did that. He came in and did a guest lecture at Penn State when I was there.
Oh, he shouldn't be teaching.
No,
Oh, man.
some Roger Rabbit
Like
effects.
silver bananas.
What not to do.
Yeah. Who's up?
All right.
You're up.
I'm up for
Derek?
round 2. Fight. All right. I'm going with Noah Calhoun and Allie Hamilton from The Notebook.
Excellent
Never seen it?
choice.
Never seen it?
Only read it.
You should watch it.
She's a bitch.
Fancy.
Oh,
This is always going to be women.
She sucks. But guess what? So does he. They're both terrible people.
but what's the difference? He had great hair and
Great
a
head
good
of
beard.
hair.
Yeah.
Listen, both very attractive folk, you know, and a cute as a button old couple. Like, the movie gets you, man. But after your first time watching it, and the second time you really take a look at it,
Yeah.
like, you're both terrible.
Yeah.
He stalks her to the point where he threatens to jump off a Ferris wheel and kill himself if she doesn't go on a date with him
Who hasn't done that?
Works every time. What do you
every
mean?
time, right? So, you know, she says yes. And then they continue just to fight all the time.
Yeah.
You know, what do you want?
That's because they can't have each other.
What do you want?
Because he's a poor.
I know what you're doing.
Yeah. What do
Tell
you
me
want?
what you want.
Listen, it's just, they're both awful people.
Yeah.
And, you know, her family doesn't like them. They move her away, and she ends up getting engaged.
To Cyclops, right? Isn't that who it
Was
is?
that him?
Have to look at.
We'd have to give that
You
a
can't
goog.
give it a goog,
I
right?
haven't watched that in a while. Is that him?
Say it again.
The Cyclops?
Give me the setup.
She moves away, and then she gets engaged.
Is Marsden in that movie? Are you sure it's
No,
not
it's-
just handsome white man?
Played by James Marsden.
Get the
Lon
fuck out.
Hammond Jr. John knows movies.
Nice.
And ball.
Nice. Good pull, man.
I was always
But
like,
yeah,
ah,
he shows up,
Cyclops.
and guess what? They're banging.
James Marsden might be the guy that gets played most. Gets played most in all of these movies.
All-time greatest cuck.
Dude, he got smoked by Wolverine, Jean Grey.
Yep.
In Superman Returns, he was the dude. Superman was banging Lois.
Yep.
Not even his kid. He's taking care of him. And now this one, Notebook,
The Notebook?
he's 3 for 3.
Yeah, dude.
That dude can't.
He
get
also gets cucked in Enchanted, the Disney film.
Chanted. That's 4.
Yeah.
James
He
Corden.
loses out on
happened to
Amy
him in,
Adams, has to settle for Idina Menzel.
What about the Sonic trilogy? Has anything
You got
happened to
Amy
him?
Adams and you getting Idina Menzel? You think that's acceptable?
That's 4.
Yeah, James Cuckton.
Does anything happen to him in Sonic? Does he get cucked in Sonic?
Yeah, Sonic fucks his girl.
Chili dog.
Flip it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, everybody. But yeah, anyway, shitty couple from The Notebook. Great movie, great book, but they're bad people.
Yeah.
I think all love stories are ultimately bad people because you're selfish when you're going through something.
Once
like
you
that.
take the rose-colored glasses off and look at the movie, you're like, you're not good people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, this is a perfect setup. Superman and Lois and Superman Returns. That is a toxic couple.
Oh, absolutely.
That is insane. He is a stalker.
Yeah.
And a little bit of a predator in a way. But ultimately,
He stares at
she-
them through their house.
It's crazy.
That's my
That is a
Homelander.
peeping Tom.
Yeah, right?
No, like
It actually really is.
I don't care how many puppies you saved. You still did that,
Yeah.
man. Which is better than the Smallville scene where he realizes he has X-ray vision and immediately looks into the girl's bathroom, which is how he figures it out. But no, in that movie, it is crazy that they paint Superman in that light. I don't understand it because
I didn't get it either.
he not only had the child, but he abandoned the child.
He abandoned his boy?
He abandoned his boy.
my
Wait, did he know when he left that she was pregnant?
He's Superman.
Is he like me?
He
He doesn't know if he's not checking.
But also, why did he leave?
Superman should be able to know.
He doesn't have X-ray vision all the time, just when he uses it.
But we don't
Is
know.
he going to be always the same?
Can he do that to a pregnant lady? Would that mess up the baby? Like that radiation?
No,
X-rays.
It's a super kid.
no.
X-rays.
Regardless,
Comics.
Well,
he got down on my dude
am I alert?
Marsden's And it's just, why did he leave? He left his family. You're Superman. You can't do that. And then if you leave your family, don't stalk your wife. And don't look through her walls. And, leave my boy.
I don't know if
James
we can
Marsden
really
alone.
empathize with an alien from another planet who blew up and he didn't know anything about his origins and then desperately wanted to know his entire life, those origins, only to find out that it truly was destroyed and then have to come back and the only family that you have left is shacked up with Cyclops. I'm staring through the wall.
Lex Luthor, everybody.
Oh, there he is.
I
Goddamn
always
wall.
figured.
I
knew it.
By the way,
God.
I owe Steve a little bit of an apology. I watched Man of Steel and Superman back to back this weekend. Superman is not good. The movie is not good. It's not even in the same class as Man of Steel. It was shocking to watch them back to back.
It is good, but it's a good movie. Man of Steel's a great film.
Fair.
Let's move on.
It did what it needed to do.
All right, John, you're up, dude.
All right. Well, going back to Dirty Pores,
Why'd I teach him that word?
there's a film that tracks an entire man's life journey, and there's a female in that movie that is a completely terrible person, completely narcissistic, selfish. She's a whore. She's everything. Forrest and Jenny.
Yep.
Completely a toxic relationship. She only allowed herself to be with him when she was dying from AIDS. That was when that happened.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit. And then Forrest, I'm sick. Oh, are you? Thanks for banging me last night then. I guess I don't get it. Like, Forrest had to have the AIDS too, right?
This
Well,
goes back and forth.
no.
I believe he does. But he has a rare form of protective shell around him, so he's going to be okay.
He's got those gump cells.
Yeah, he's got gump cells.
Yeah.
Straight gumped.
I'm just picturing
But-
like the tiny gumps and
What's interesting about this is that's the second thing we've foreshadowed.
Yeah.
It's almost like we scripted this podcast. Because you said, is he like me? And that's a Forrest Gump reference.
oh, he was in my list too, so he's on my mind.
What else is on
Jenny's
your list?
Jenny's a
I
fucking
got a
terrible
lot on my
person.
list.
How many times have we gone to Jenny? We don't like her, do we?
No, a terrible person.
Think about what
Yeah.
she did. She was just doing drugs, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And then went back to Forrest every time she was broke, didn't have a place to go. She just used this man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he broke up that Black Panther party.
Sorry about breaking up your Black Panther party.
All right, Derek.
Check out the chat for this next round here.
Roll up, my boy.
Roll on up.
Also, we got TD Noah over there doing a great job.
Way to
Keep
go,
going, man.
Noah. Love your arc.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Wow, fresh jokes.
Alrighty.
Wow, the chat's active tonight.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, they're firing off.
Shannon, man.
Okay, this
think
is where
this
we
is it.
stopped.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just let it go.
Sabretooth didn't have animanium. Nobody said he did.
No, he doesn't. That's why I said his
Don't f-
mutations.
Thank you, Scottish Geek Guy. Don't forget to like the video, guys. If you're in there, just give it a like. Helps us out a lot.
Scroll boy. You there.
Scroll
Scrolling
boy.
Christian Bale and Anne Hathaway in The Dark Knight Rises. She gives him up to Bane.
That was on my list. I was thinking of
Yeah,
that.
but they
I
end up-
almost did that.
They end up in France together. They're happy.
Oh, excuse me. I'm wrong. I didn't have Christian Bale and Anne Hathaway. I thought that was fine. I had Christian Bale and the French what's-her-face, who's actually Ra's al Ghul's daughter.
Yeah.
I would say Christian
was
Bale and
alive.
Rachel because he was thinking that she was going to end up with him when really she was going with Harvey Dent.
Rachel.
They're all terrible people with relationships.
Turns out we can't trust Harvey Dent.
And we can't trust
You know what they
Rachel.
Or
call 'em
Alfred.
down at
Alfred
the
lied.
precinct?
I'm so sorry, Muscle Wayne.
Two-Face.
I failed you.
You want about the Notebook, but he gave us the
What do you want meme.
That was Derek's 51st date. All right. Bella and Edward in Twilight yet? Oh, God.
No, but I'm sure Cold Pop will.
Superman returns in the movie. The kid is not Clark's, and the novelization is
What do you mean the kid's not?
He's
It's-
100%
How is he not
Clark's.
Clark's? He picks up a thing and throws it through a wall.
He throws the piano through the wall.
Who said that? Scroll up.
It was Milk
I need
Toast.
names. Milk Toast. You're breaking my balls, Milk Toast. You're breaking my balls.
Who's she banging? Zod?
It's not an awesome movie. It
Who
was
said
a
it was an
movie that
awesome
existed.
Movie. Hank.
Werewolf Kid. Jacob. Because you could either be Team Edward or Team Jacob. Thanks, Cold Pop. Man of Steel destroys Superman.
Absolutely. Actually, Scottish Geek Guy, here's a question. Which of those two films would you rather have open up a universe, a cinematic universe?
DC Green, Them's Fighting Words. Man of Steel is a good film. It's actually John Campia's favorite Superman movie as well.
Yeah.
Cavill over Corn, Sweat, Snyder over Gunn. I wish that we could have gotten, and maybe can still get with, a Crisis on Infinity Earths type of thing. I want a gun-penned script that Zack Snyder directs, just like he did for the Dawn of the Dead remake. That is a gun-penned script, Snyder-directed film. It's the best of both worlds. I would love that, where Cavill shows up as, the classic Superman with the white streak or whatever. Give me a Superboy Prime while we're at it. I'm really excited to see a Superboy Prime
How come
villain.
Smallville Superman doesn't have a movie?
Because he's TV, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Contract
He gave up
negotiations.
his powers, too.
I know he gave up his powers and all, but through the
He
magic
shouldn't.
of Hollywood.
He didn't want to be Superman. He doesn't deserve a movie.
My name is Michael Caine.
Curious. I never really watched the show too much, so I was just.
Oh, don't,
I
dude.
just
It's a
always kinda-
terrible take on Superman.
I've heard that, so I just kind
He
of.
has all his adult villains while he's a kid. He doesn't have all his powers. It's
Here's
terrible.
what was great
Be
about
sure
it.
not to check it out.
It was a,
Save you some time.
but here's the thing. It was the only Superman anything on anything during the time slot that it existed. So if you wanted any Superman, there was nothing else you could do.
back in
The
our
animated
day.
series was already over. Justice League was happening, actually, so I take that back, and that was a better version. But if you wanted to see live-action superheroes, there was nothing during the period of Smallville, if you remember.
Great theme song. And,
Somebody save me.
and
Don't care how you know and just save
Oh my god.
me.
and the ending is
Just
cool
got us
because
a
he
bunch
actually
of fans.
dons the costume
Yeah.
and he moves a planet. He moves Warworld. But that's pretty much all you need to know.
I'll just YouTube clip it.
That's all you need to do, dude.
It's a good one, Milk Toast. Hot take: Smallville is Superboy, not Superman. But not the Superboy Prime that I want. I want the bad guy that, gets imprisoned and carves the S into his chest while he's bleeding out of his mouth.
I'm
And
going
he's
to
like,
say this right now. Bring
prison
back
won't
the
hold me.
Snyderverse, but give him James Gunn's authority in some capacity. Just redo Flashpoint. Things come back a little bit different. And you can wipe away all the stuff you didn't like and just go back to the core good stuff. Just keep Wonder Woman and keep Superman and just start all over.
So I think Zack Snyder's best superhero movie is Man of Steel. And there's something really important that happened on Man of Steel. Christopher Nolan produced it.
He didn't really do anything. That was just
He
because they
didn't,
were
and he
coming off
said,
Batman.
No. He said it is Zack's film, but there were some guidelines in there, and there were conversations had where Zack would go to him and ask him, hey, what do you think we could do? So that is where Zack is best. The problem is his wife directs or produces a lot of his films, so there's not much of a buffer. But Zack Snyder with a buffer is a killer. He
What
is
was 300?
amazing.
His best 300 might have been his best comic book movie, right?
He had an adaptation he had to stick to, and he did it faithfully, But he also had what's his name was in the
Watchmen.
room. Watchmen he took liberties, but I like Watchmen a lot. No, who wrote 300? It's the same guy who wrote The Dark Knight Rises. Excuse me, Dark Knight Returns.
I don't.
He's a
don't
grumpy
know.
old man.
Was it George Miller?
No. Frank
Frank Miller?
Frank Miller.
Frank Miller. So Frank Miller was on that set a lot, and he was referencing things and asking questions. So
So he just needs a buffer.
just a little one, but he's also not so big that he won't ask someone. That's what some directors come in and just steamroll you. It's nice that he's like, oh, wait, you did great Batman movies. Let me ask you. And the only reason I have this is because of you.
Could have got that Ben Affleck Batman movie.
I would have loved that too.
Have you?
Eric,
But we didn't.
what do you got?
But what we do have is another tale as old as time. Beauty and the Beast.
Stockholm Syndrome, the
I think you
movie.
could just
It
say
is.
every Disney movie is toxic.
Pretty much. But I'm picking out these two.
Okay.
Starts off this terrible, terrible person who was so terrible he got transformed into a literal beast because that's what his soul was. He gets cursed to become some saber-toothed looking thing in Disney. And then he kidnaps her father, puts him in the dungeon, and then she has to try and rescue him. And all she can do is try and seduce this beast so she can save her father and get herself free.
Yeah.
And he only wants to use her at the end to turn himself into a human.
Gaston is arguably the protagonist.
Gaston is a terrible person. He's in line.
He's trying to save
He
her.
could be the next beast.
No one fucks like Gaston. No.
I think the Beast looks like an amalgamation of me and Clark.
Like a Fullmetal Alchemist thing going on.
Yeah.
Oh no. Sorry to anybody that knows what I'm talking about. You're sad.
Oh
now.
God, yeah.
Sad boys.
Edward.
Stop it.
Word.
Stop it.
Oh God. God, clip it. Make everyone sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, terrible Stockholm syndrome. The movie, like you just said, it's a terrible tale as old as time, dude. I hate them.
It was really Mrs. Potts that put it all together. She's the one who forced this relationship to happen. Yeah, great voice. That's Angela Lansbury. That's my girl.
I just like the French guy. The August. Come on.
You know who that is? That's the dude from Law and Order. The old
is it?
man from Law and Order.
The one detective, the main detective, right?
Yeah, the one with the white hair. Talk like that. Yeah.
Also,
Also Lumiere.
what do you got, Terry?
I got one for yous. Ben Solo and Rey from the Star Wars newer films. What the fuck was that forced ass crazy relationship? This is a guy who's infected your mind and you're letting him in. This is a guy who on his deathbed you'd share the weirdest kiss I've ever seen in my life. I get that you fought back to back, but you did that for no reason. There is no reason for them to be together. It's the most forced, weird, odd shit I've ever seen. Rivaled only by Luke and Leia. Because there is a point where Princess Leia, who knows she has a brother, kisses Luke to make Han Solo jealous. While
She knows she
also
has a brother.
turning on Luke.
She knows she has a brother,
Leia
but
and
she
Han
doesn't
were on
know
the
it's
backup list.
that dude. She doesn't know
she
it's
knew.
him.
She knew. That's why she went with extra tongue.
Oh man, that part of the galaxy.
Is that the,
Oh,
is that the
man.
southern part of the galaxy?
Yeehaw!
They got banjos down there.
We're going down to Tatooine.
Listen, you don't
Like some
you're
French
not
fry taters.
you shouldn't be responsible. You shouldn't like get any kind of consideration for being a good guy after you're at least partially responsible for the death of Han Solo. Like you basically kill your dad and Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
And you're thinking let's redeem him in the last one for like the last hour of the movie. Let's
And
just
she
work
calls
on
him
that.
Ben.
Yeah,
Like
you
I'm
can't
looking
do
in the
that.
chat. I don't know if Rey and Kylo count. Right, not Kylo Ren. Ben Solo, who appears for no
There's
time,
a
and
lot
he
of
has a
bad
cute
ones in
little
Star
turtleneck at the end of the movie. But ultimately, like that is a bizarre love story that they told when it could have just been Rey and Finn.
I was thinking that Finn got put right on to the side. He got totally like his character. They were building something. What was it in the first one? He even picks up the lightsaber. Doesn't he? And he's like,
Episode
there's a lot of
7
foreshadowing.
is
for
good.
nothing.
Episode 7 is a good movie. It was fun. We were all excited, and then 8 just shit the bed
It did.
and changed everything. And honestly, like, just what doesn't make sense about that, I'm still grumpy about it, is you should have just given the Star Wars fans what they wanted, got interest in the brand again, and then over here done something weird with that director, with Rian Johnson. Like, it none of that makes sense. It's one of the weirdest mishandlings of a franchise ever. It still is having effects today. That was 2000 what? 7?
No, it was like
2017 maybe.
2017, maybe 2016, right in there.
Yeah, we're still talking about it, man. And yes, Rose getting jammed up on Finn makes no sense. It is so forced. That is the most forced movie. And what does not belong in healthy relationships? Force. Should not be forcing people to do things.
I see.
It's funny.
So my last one is we talked about it before, but Ben Affleck and Rosamund Pike, Nick Dunn and Amy Dunn from Gone Girl.
Great pick.
If there is a more toxic relationship, I don't know who it is. She just basically ghosted him, blamed it on him, painted him as the bad guy, as a horrible human being. He wasn't the greatest guy in the world in the film, but he definitely didn't deserve what he got from her. And then she got knocked up, and basically he got cucked and had to shut the hell up.
Yeah,
Terrible.
she plays a great, terrible person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She nails that role.
And Ben Affleck plays a really good burned out husband.
That he gave us that
Cigarette
meme
meme.
picture.
He's just, oh my goodness. What do you have any honorable mentions?
Sure. Since we were just talking about Star Wars, Anakin and Padme.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
She's grooming him as a child. When he's a dirty poor, she's rich.
She's
she
not.
wants to
No,
pick him up.
she's not grooming him as a child. He's over 18 before there's any fancy pants going on.
No, episode
Episode 1, she's kissing that kid.
He's a boy.
She's leading him on. She's planting the seed. She's putting her seed in his brain.
She's being a lady around a
Oh.
kid.
She would have been canceled.
Here comes a child prodigy with a great future. How
How come she didn't go for Obi-Wan?
She's gonna get Obi-Wan.
Oh, yeah.
No way.
Obi,
No
this is
way.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
Hello there.
Hello?
Yeah.
He has the high ground.
General Kenobi.
Dude, the greatest Jedi ever.
Is he?
Yeah, General Kenobi is.
I do believe
he's
he is
an all-time
considered the
Jedi.
greatest.
Yeah,
Is that
he's
is
possibly
that,
the
is that newer?
greatest.
Like,
if
was
not
it?
for? I think Luke is pretty powerful.
No,
but
I think
I think-
he was number one when it all dissolved. Because that's the thing. The Jedi was at their height in Episode 3. So anything after that, you're kind of a scavenge, you know?
Yeah.
You're like just left on.
And I just want to watch Luke rebuild the Jedi. I want to see everything that happened in between.
Yeah.
Get
I would
Sebastian
love
Stan.
that. Anyway, we'll never have it. So moving along.
Terry, do
Let's
you
go
have
to
any?
let's go to the chat because there's a couple. Anakin kills all the sand people and it turns Padme on. That is an awesome line.
Yes.
Go ahead up because I saw somebody had above this. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. La, 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 la. Keep going. Bingo. Right there. Casino. DC Green hates movie. Have you ever seen Casino?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Sharon Stone character is with James, what's his name, with the scarring on his face? James Woods. She is constantly can't get over James Woods while she's with De Niro, and they're yelling at each other. She bangs Joe Pesci, which enough said, and is always going back to James Woods the whole time to like do. I think they're doing drugs or something like that. I think
Got
he's
a
just
bag of
dealer
money,
or
weren't
something.
they? And it's just blowing lines in the.
I think so, yeah. But yeah, that is a great call. Casino with De Niro and Sharon Stone, absolutely.
Yep.
Keep going up. Yep. All right, this is the top. Go ahead, back down.
Wait, the Scottish Ski guy say something, but keep going down. 7 is good. 8 was divisive, but at least
Yeah.
tried. 8 was the worst. 9 was abysmal. You're right. But 8, how do you have Luke finally, and he doesn't do anything?
8 is the problem. You go back and you wipe 8, you are going to get some Star Wars fans back. But 8 is a legitimate problem because it spat in the face of the fandom on purpose. Rian Johnson did this because he's like, all that cool stuff that you like, we're not doing any of it. And it's like, we showed up for that stuff, man.
Well, also, like Leia dying in real life kind of probably screwed some plans up as well.
Maybe.
But
You had a
Never.
perfect death for her.
yeah,
If you had some balls and didn't force Ghost Leia her back, that would have been great. I would have been way more invested if he killed her. Because then he kills his mom and he kills his dad. And they get out of those 2 contracts. So from a producing standpoint, that was also a great move. But anyway.
Anywho,
Scroll on down. Let me see these new messages. Come on, boy. Keep going. You there. Scroll boy.
That's it.
All righty. Ryan Gosling out of the Armist Blade Runner. Why is that toxic? Because she's a robot and not real? But he's a robot and not real. Spoiler.
Let him dream.
but guys, I don't
And
know.
she's huge and has blue hair and she's beautiful.
I don't know how we can't mention Joker and Harley while doing this. I mean, it's
Right.
probably so obvious that we didn't really take on it. I got Natural Born Killers, so Mickey and Mallory Knox, and then from The Natural. Don't ever tell anyone, any beautiful women on a train car, that you're the best at baseball because she'll shoot you in the stomach and then jump out of a window.
Oh dear.
Oh, I'll
So-
never do that.
You know?
What do we think of Neo and Trinity?
I don't think they're toxic.
I don't think so either. I was assuming they were because they're a couple in a movie.
Loving each other costs them their lives, though.
Yeah, but they're healthy. They just live in the matrix.
Every time they come together, they die. It doesn't seem very healthy.
It's romantic.
Well, but he can't die because the Oracle said the man I love can't die. And so he just stands up and he's the one.
Yeah, but if she dies, then she can't love him anymore. Then he dies.
And I can't stop loving you.
All right, let's get into the next topic. We'll go into trailers. So Nicolas Cage is officially stepping into live-action Spider-Noir, and the first black and white trailer just dropped. Full detective aesthetic, 1930s vibes, hard shadows, gritty tone. Premiering May 27th on Prime Video. They're dropping everything at once. So the question is this going to be the prestige superhero television? I can't even read. Or is this just Nick Cage going into full Nick Cage again? Terry, what do you think?
I am here for this. This is what I want to see. Take a side character, do something weird. Leave the main stuff alone. Take a side character, do something weird. Nick Cage casting, when he got cast as the voice, I was so excited. When they said he was going to reprise it, and I know how crazy that man is and how old that man is, I'm like, this is going to be awesome. Nick Cage can be a great actor in the right hands. Everyone has to remember that.
Yeah.
If he's with the right team, he's a great actor. He goes unhinged when the movie is just about, let's get Nick Cage to do something. That's not the case here. Spider-Man Noir is a character that does exist. He has a gas-powered grappling gun in the
Does he have
comics.
Spider-Man powers?
In the original comic, I don't believe he did. I think he just had grappling hooks and stuff like that and was very, very much like a steampunk version of Spider-Man. This one does, it seems like. And this one is from Spider-Verse. And there are Spider-Man Noirs from the Spider-Verse that do. But originally, he was just like a steampunk version of it. And when I say steampunk, I mean like he had a top hat and stuff. And everything was like, you know, geared and wheeled and fun mechanical. But, and I'll also say, the only Amazon streaming show that is about like niche, like genre stuff that I didn't like was Gen V. Didn't really get me, the Boys spinoff. And then, of course, the Lord of the Rings one, I could not even get through, Rings of Power. But
All they did was ride horses.
but they do great with Invincible. They do great
show.
with Fallout.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe in this property. I think it's going to be great, and I think it's going to be, I would not call it prestige. They're not going to win any awards with this, but they're going to make a great show that's entertaining, and I like that we're just getting it. So I'm on board. I don't think this is like a, hey, we got to dump it all real quick. I think this is going to be fun, interesting, good. It's well cast. It's about an interesting character, and they're being weird with it.
Yeah.
This is who you take chances on, not Luke fucking Skywalker. You take chances on Spider-Man Noir.
Eric, you taking chances on Spider-Man Noir?
Yeah, absolutely. Likewise, I was super stoked when he was the voice for the animated films, and then getting a chance at live action. I'm super curious about it. I like that it's black and white, but you have the option of marvelous Technicolor.
Excellent point.
So that way, people can't be like, "Ooh, I'm not watching it because it's black and white." Nope, sorry.
They were smart. They thought it through.
Very smart. However, upon seeing him acting in this trailer, I feel a little off. I don't know if it's the voice, like to the body now, that's throwing me off. Maybe because I'm just used to seeing it with the animated version, but it just feels slightly off. But I'm still super excited for it. I'm just worried it's going to suck because I'm still hurt by Marvel things. But it's Nicolas Cage, and like you said, the man can act his balls off. And
Yeah.
if you,
He can. He was just in some money problems for a while and just
Yeah.
took every single role.
I mean,
He had to take his own face off.
yeah.
dude, have you seen Longlegs?
Longlegs is
Oh,
great.
yeah.
My God.
Longlegs is great because, have you seen it?
Yeah.
The ending is just, fuck off, we're in a supernatural thing.
Yeah.
You thought this was realistic the whole time?
And
Fuck
it's not.
you, Satan's
And it's
here.
not.
I love that they did that.
I think this show needs to be watched in black and white because it's going to be kooky. It's going to be, if it's noir, you need to watch it in black and white.
Agreed.
It's really going to read better as you're watching it, or watch better. And Nicolas Cage, I like I like it. I mean, you're gonna let him be kooky, like, and Terry said, it's a side character. I'm for it.
And he is a little like mentally unhinged too, so it'll be.
He does play like
He's not. The character is not. So I'm a little interested to see what they do with that. Spider-Man Noir is the closest Spider-Man ever gets to Batman.
Right, but I'm saying in the trailer, he's coming off as.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's another thing that kind of threw me off, though. I was like, well, no, I was expecting like a more poignant, like detective
Yeah.
guy, and now we got this guy that's kind of crazy. But maybe they're just showing us some breaking points on the highlights. I don't know.
I'll tell you what I loved. I loved that they showed him swinging. So they're not going to be like, hey, we have no budget, so everything's on the ground. It's like, no, it's fucking Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's going to do Spider-Man stuff.
You guys aren't worried? I mean, Terry, you said you're not worried, but you're not worried about it all being dropped at once?
No.
A lot of times that's when it's like poo-poo. Because then you don't have to talk about it each week. Each week keeps it in the sphere of
But
people's
Maybe Nick Cage
minds.
just wants his money now.
I'm sure he got paid already.
Or maybe Amazon is just listening and people are tired of waiting and they want to go back to that stuff. So they're like, all right, here's your dumb little shit. You can have it all at once.
Maybe.
And also remember, I mean, I remember when Netflix came out with the Marvel series, Daredevil dropped day one, all of it.
True.
Like, that was a long day for me.
Yeah, I hated that show.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, I like Daredevil. Daredevil,
so
I thought was
boring.
the one good one.
All right, so let's get into something that's not boring. Early reports are coming in about the new Supergirl movie starring Miley Alcock, and apparently the test screening reactions are extremely positive. We're hearing Lobo plays a major role. The villain Krem is described as menacing. The cinematography is being compared to Daredevil and Guardians 3, and the tone is darker and more serious than Superman. I think like every movie is more serious than Superman, and darker, but still balanced with humor. So the question is, are we finally about to get the Supergirl movie DC fans have been waiting for? Derek, I'm coming to you first. Are you
Yeah.
buying the hype
I'm here for that.
or pumping the brakes? Derek, find your camera.
I'm here for it. I like Lobo. Actually, I love Lobo. I love the casting for Supergirl. I like the hype that it's getting while it's being made up. I'm here for it. I think they're starting to do some things right now. And I think there's like starting to actually listen to the fan base. And I think it's going to be a good time. I don't think it's going to be the best superhero movie we've ever seen,
Nor does it need to be.
but I think it's going to keep them afloat and keep the interest there and have people coming back for more.
Terry, what do you think?
I think it's going to be a good movie, but not a great film. I think people are going to like Millie a lot. I think we're going to see a ton of people start cosplaying as her. I think we're going to see a lot of people out in bars and
Happy
things like
Halloween.
that who like have the attitude now. They're going to be the Supergirl who is, you know, it's Guardian.
bitch when
Yeah,
she
exactly.
leaves the fortress?
Yeah, but it's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the female version of that, which is fine. I'm here for it.
And she'll be very crass.
Extremely positive reviews. I don't believe it at all, to be honest. I who has seen this film? Where did they see it? You know, it's not like all reporters seeing this. There's tons of people who haven't seen it. Why? I'm really confused on who has seen
I
it.
saw a movie that's coming out in October. I
How?
saw it like a month ago.
That's cool.
But I'm just saying, people can see movies.
We
and
do it in
you had to
20
sign an
things.
NDA
I know,
of
but it's
what
weird
it
that
was.
there's no reporters. Where like people are just saying there's being positive reactions. I can't find them. I went looking for them of like who is the person that was there that gave the positive reaction.
Someone leaked it. They do test screenings where all the CGI isn't added and all that other stuff, and then they just tell you like here, but you have to sign an NDA. You can't say the movie or anything about it. And then someone just said screw the NDA, I guess.
Do you think it'll be the creme de la creme of villains?
Ooh.
I think this is nothing more than a bridge to Superman 2. I think you're introducing Lobo, and you're bringing in Brainiac, and those are the two things this is trying to succeed at. Everyone knows that Lobo is going to be great. Did a video about what if he wasn't, maybe not, but you need to introduce Lobo. People are going to go nuts for, and you're going to see how the bottled city of Kandor became just that. And you're introducing Brainiac.
Is she from Kandor?
Yeah,
She is.
yeah.
Okay, so she has relatives in Kandor.
Yeah, I think in the comics, I think her parents are in there.
Sweet.
But she was sent off to go get Cal and just taken off course.
Well, because it's the bottled city of Kandor, bottled by Brainiac,
Yeah.
which means we're going to see that happen. We are going to see
That's what I
Brainiac
think
show
in
up,
the
and I
trailer,
think that's going to be amazing.
There's like something spewing down over top of him. It looks like a shield going over it. I think that's the scene where he's bottling Kandor.
Yeah, I think that stuff is going to be great. I worry that it's going to be awesome intro, and then just shit happens with a wisecracking lady for the rest of it until Lobo shows up to do a couple of jokes and is out. So I really hope that the idea that Lobo is a main character is real, but the real reports that I have looked into also say there are no firm plans for Lobo that Jason Momoa is aware of.
Yeah.
It might be one and done. I'm sure it won't be, but it is weird that it's not like, hey, we're going to do a Lobo movie. That should be greenlit already before the film comes out. It's like, we're doing or even a Lobo series, to be honest. Just him going around, messing around with D-list characters would be great.
I like that he could be just like a through line throughout like the entire universe. So you just see him popping in different movies, and when they're playing out, like see him in Lanterns or something like that, just showing up at the end. Something where it has anything to do with space.
That's the one, though.
And you need to have him fighting Superman at some point because it would be awesome.
Of
Giving
anything,
him the business.
You got the Boy Scout Superman too. That like if Lobo's fighting, Lobo's busting his balls about it too.
Oh, yeah.
I have to say, I don't care if Supergirl is bad. I do care that Lanterns is good. Please let Lanterns be really, really good.
I don't think HBO misses.
I feel great about it.
So this would be to answer an earlier question about good movie versus great film. Lanterns looks like a film, the way it's shot, the way it's written, the way it's casted. It looks serious. It has a serious tone. It doesn't look like do a thing, undercut it with a joke, Marvel's playbook. I think Marvel made a series of great movies. I would say Winter Soldier was a good film, and I would also say Endgame was a good film because it is large in scope. It's very Lord of the Rings-esque. But to me, that's the ultimate film, is the ultimate genre film, going beyond just a movie for nerds, was The Lord of the Rings when that came out. That was like, holy shit, this demands respect because of how much went in it. There is not corniness anywhere to be seen. Whereas a movie, you could be a little corny. You can play with it because you're not going to get an Oscar. You're not going to that world. You're not making prestige. You're making a movie. And it could be pretty good.
Do you think it's going to be where like, so he said that she goes to planets with red suns so that she can drink and get drunk.
Yeah.
Do you think this is going to be one of those things where she goes to a planet with a red sun? She's like losing her powers, so she's kind of vulnerable, and then Lobo shows up when she realizes she doesn't have them at a bar, helps her out, and they fly off together. Did I just write the script?
You possibly did. That's kind of, I was thinking the same thing though. She's out there drinking, doing something, and then here comes Lobo, and they link up somehow.
Buddy cop.
Yeah.
I think you're going to hate this movie because I think
I hate all
she
your
is
movies.
drinking because she's depressed.
Oh, boy.
And it's going to be a depression movie.
Oh.
And Lobo is going to help her get through her depression by being like, sometimes you just got to beat a couple of people's heads in, and that'll make you feel better. So she goes down a dark path and starts doing that to feel better. She's drinking to not feel. She's fighting bad guys to feel again. And then ultimately she's going to realize that that's not the right approach, and I need to be a hero. And that's how I'll defeat my depression. I bet you this is a depression movie.
I hate that you're both right, because these are going to feed into each other. It's going to be exactly this.
Yep.
So
I
Superman's the
think
good
we all
guy.
know what we're getting here,
Depression.
but make it good depression.
Speaking of depression, I'll tell you what we're not depressed about. The Mummy 4 is officially happening. Frasier's back. Weiss is back. May 19th, 2028 release date is locked in, so I got to ask you straight up, are you hype? Or are we about to watch Hollywood fumble one of our cleanest adventures? Duos of our childhood. Derek, go back to you. What do you think?
I feel great about it. Love Brendan Fraser. Love Weiss. Bring them all back. Give us exactly what we want. Give us a fun adventure movie with a bunch of really cool CGI stuff. Traps, adventures, deaths, scarab bugs, people's body parts getting stolen to make a mummy.
Love.
Love. Love.
Little bit of nerve.
I think the kid comes back, the son.
I don't even remember the
I
kid.
feel like he's got to. I mean, they're obviously like old now. So
Yeah.
what's the child up to? Or is he traumatized? Is he like a Gohan
He's not a child
thing?
anymore.
Maybe he's like Gohan. He's like, you know what?
What a failure.
They gave me the business. He was all up in the business when he was traumatized age. So he's like, you know what? I'm good.
Yeah.
Gohan is the most bullshit character.
Not Teen Gohan.
No, he has everything given to him.
Through struggle and trauma.
No, he didn't.
His best buddy,
He lived out in the
Android
wild.
16, got his head stomped.
He was 4
Was
years
not
old
his
living
buddy.
in the mountains.
Gohan, there are some that just will not ever be reasoned with, and only violence will
Let
get you
go.
through it.
Let it
Let
go,
Let it
go.
Gohan.
Gohan.
Clip it, Ethan.
No, it's bullshit. He
Clip
goes
it.
beast because he watches Piccolo,
The
who
bird.
His dad.
yeah, who also got his power by cheating, getting the dragon to give it to him just a little bit extra.
It's like the same voice as Guru. Nail. Nail.
Bullshit. It's bullshit. All right, Terry, what do you think?
About what? I got stuck in voices.
The what were we talking about?
Brandon Fraser.
Mommy.
Oh, may I say also real quick?
Yeah,
I was
it
recently.
is a podcast.
Yeah. May I say? The wife and I rode the Mummy ride recently down in Orlando. We were there. It's still going strong after all these years,
Yeah.
and that got me hyped.
I was
And it's
literally
still
gonna
a great
say,
ride. It's still awesome.
I think it's the best piece of Mummy media. I think it's better than the movies. I think it's like just as charming
Dude,
because
it is.
Fraser's in it and Rachel Weisz is in it. They got the cast to do it. It's good. It's interesting.
It's
Do you
amazing.
think that would play out better as a Disney Plus show?
No.
I'm done with
shut
shows.
I don't want any more freaking shows. Give me the Mummy. I want it to be a film. I want it to be amazing and action packed. I want quips. Like I said, I want traps. I want desert deaths.
Here we go
sand,
again. Two guns.
Yeah,
I
dude.
like two guns.
DC
Two
Greens
guns in
hates
the
movies.
30s.
Right?
Listen, I love you, brother. But listen, sometimes you just want to go to the movie to watch a popcorn flick, a little bit of adventure, some stupidity, and kissing.
Movies versus
You
films.
just get all of that.
Yeah, but DC Green hates movies.
Doesn't like him.
That's the problem. That's the problem, DC Green. You hate movies.
I
I do. Oh, I can respect it.
I am excited for anything that gets Brendan Fraser looking healthy again.
Yeah.
I enjoyed him as Big Fat the Whale, but I would like to see him get down. I want this guy around until he's 80. Like, I want him to be like a Dick Van Dyke type of person who shows up and is a sweet, kind man with kind eyes that makes you cry in a movie, and I want to see him around for a long time. So I'm excited he's getting back into action star shape. You know, I'm aware that, you know, the body can only do so much, but I'm just excited to see him again, looking handsome.
Excuse me.
Whoa.
The Rock gave him a lot of credit for starting his career.
Yeah, so the Actors Roundtable.
Does that mean you hate him?
No.
I thought you hated The Rock.
The Rock can still recognize greatness.
The Rock wasn't even in that movie. That was just a CGI monster
No, he was in the beginning.
based on The Rock.
He was in the beginning.
True. But no, that was also Wrestler Rock. I'm not against any wrestler getting a little bit of screen time for being big.
He wasn't
that was
big
cool
then.
back then.
He was little.
Yeah, but the world.
Not when I was 10 years old.
I thought he was still little. He
They
was
didn't
wrestling
put-
Hulk Hogan and Brock Lesnar around that time. They dwarfed him.
Well, you smelled what he was cooking.
All right. All right. So apparently the
More
first
Stone Cold
trailer
guy.
for the adventures of Cliff Booth just dropped. Directed by David Fincher, centered on Brad Pitt's character from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And it's headed to Netflix. So the question is, Terry,
Yep.
does Cliff Booth actually have enough story to carry his own film? And are we cool with someone other than Tarantino expanding that world?
Yes, because it's David fucking Fincher. I am so excited. He's my favorite technical director. So not a TD like pushing the buttons, but everything he does is precise and technical. The way he shoots, everything is intentional. There's no magic on set. It's all pre-thought. So this is the most exacting director ever, working off a story that Tarantino wrote, by the way. Like, it's not like he had no say in it. So this is one of my favorite directors who is known for beauty and precise and incredible things. And he's also going to make sure this thing goes to theaters as well, because he has that deal at Netflix where anything he makes goes. If you remember The Killer from a couple of years ago, part of his deal, like, it's on Netflix, but it also had to go to theaters. So I'm excited to see Brad on the big screen as Cliff Booth with a master director. David Fincher is also Brad Pitt's, closest co-conspirator. They did Benjamin Button together, which I think you're a fan of.
I like the idea of aging in reverse.
Mm-hmm.
I hope.
Oh,
it
and
happens
Fight
to
Club.
me.
Turtle?
Fight Club, the turtle.
I said Franklin.
Oh, Franklin the Turtle?
Yeah.
And also I love
Also-
Franklin the Turtle.
I heard he got cucked too. He cucked James Marsden.
I hope we find out what happened to his wife. I hope it turns out that he did murder her on the boat. I think that would be a fun little twist. But he's just such an interesting cat. I would watch him walk around doing anything. So I'm really curious what this is going to be. But I know Fincher will have an end in mind. He's not a leave stories open type of guy. So I'll be interested. I mean, I am all for great directors adapting other great directors or other great writers' work. Because like I made in my James Gunn, Zack Snyder argument, if you could just give people what they're best at and combine it with other people who are best at what they're at, you get magic. And I think we're going to get magic. And it looks fantastic. Like visually, this looks beautiful.
Is that why every director like has a guy actor?
Yeah.
Like Scorsese has well, I mean he has it's DiCaprio, but it used to be
De Niro.
De Niro
Yeah. Old Faithful.
And Pesci.
and Pesci.
Mm.
Eric, what do you think?
Dude, I'm stoked on this. Who's cooler than Brad Pitt?
Cliff Booth is.
Cliff Booth. You know what Brad?
True.
It's just Brad Pitt with awesome hair and fighting skills.
Yep. He wears a bucket hat sometimes. I admire that in a man.
Yeah, I normally hate one, but that guy pulls it off.
True.
I think he stinks.
Like
Yeah.
smells?
Like
Yeah,
Cleodor.
Who?
think he's-
Cliff or Brad?
Cliff.
Cliff? No. I think he smells like Pall Malls.
Yeah,
He
like
smells like the
stale beer.
70s.
yeah. I think he smells like he was drinking the day before.
Yeah.
and cigarettes.
Isn't
He
it
smell
weird
like
to-
cigarettes.
I think about this all the time. Like,
Most of the 70s smelled that way.
do you remember? But in our
Everyone's
life,
houses
Dude.
smelled like cigarettes.
dude, in our lifetime, do you remember where the smell of the world was just cigarettes?
Yeah.
When we were
Yeah,
kids,
dude.
that was the smell.
Most of my relatives smoke. We were so white trash. I thought it was awesome, but we got the Marlboro points from smoking all the cigarettes.
Oh,
dude,
you
my
gotta
dad
get
had
the camel
so many
cash,
jackets.
baby.
I had Marlboro wind jackets.
My dad had so many jackets.
Marlboro windbreakers.
Yeah, the windbreaker
Yeah.
suit. We had
Yeah,
the
windbreaker,
camping
you lift it up, you
chairs,
got a
the
pocket
beach
in there, you pull
towels.
out more marbles.
Dude,
That's right.
I'd be 8 years old, fully Marlboroed out,
Yeah.
going out into the world.
Yeah. And it was acceptable and also awesome.
It looked awesome.
That's when.
Dude, let's start smoking.
Yeah,
smoking's
we should smoke on the podcast.
Yeah.
Hit up Chad.
The smoking geeks.
Anyway, back to the task at hand here. I love the character. I want to see more of him. Every time I see him, from the moment
Are you
I
like,
watched
no,
his
look,
first
there he is,
scene,
there he is.
I'm like, Brock Sampson. Brock Sampson from the Venture Brothers. That's exactly who he is, but on screen.
But smaller
Just, yeah, of
and
course,
handsomer, which I'm a
not
big
as
fan.
large, but still kick-ass, cool. Like same vibe to him. Same guy, just not.
Think about
as
it this
yoked.
way, though. When Cliff Booth goes to, the land of women and checks on Bruce Dern to make sure he's alive, like, if it's just a bunch of that, I am so here for it, of just like him checking up on friends and making sure that his buddies are okay and just being like, no, I'm going to take a look myself. And then if he drops more acid, I mean, what's better than that?
Didn't he just beat the shit out of everyone in that house too?
3 of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the dog, and then his dog also helped.
Dog kicks ass, dude. The guy tries to kick him off the ranch. He just beats the crap out of that guy at his
Yeah.
car.
Well, speaking of dogs,
I don't, DC Green, I don't know if Tarantino is writing it, but I know that he is part of the story build he is involved in.
Yeah, he might be showrunning it. That's not it.
What do you think, John?
I like it. I think this is a movie, right? It's not a show.
I don't know. I think.
Can we scroll back up to the teleprompter,
Oh, Jesus.
please? Keep going. I think it's a movie,
I think it is too. I hope it is.
but
I don't think.
I think we need a movie just like this. It seems like a palate cleanser,
Yeah.
just something to like you watch, you leave feeling good about. You're just like, hey, that was a good movie, and you don't have to. Just
He
be
is writing.
picky about it.
Nice.
Oh my God, this is going to be a fucking banger. God damn it. If Quentin Tarantino's next stage of his career is writing for David Fincher, I will lose my mind. That would be so
You
exciting.
might lose your mind, Terry.
That would be so exciting. Oh my God.
Before we go on to the next topic, over under 3 feet picks in the video in the movie, Derek.
Ooh.
3 feet picks in this short, Ethan.
Yeah.
So he's writing it, but not directing it.
David Fincher's directing it. Quentin Tarantino is writing it. This is one of our best American film writers and one of our best American film directors.
Right, but how does this go and
With the feet.
translate to feet shots?
He's not directing.
That's what I'm saying.
He's writing.
He's writing it, but
The script
won't be
says
there.
feet. I gotta put in the feet.
Puts feet on the dash.
I'm saying
Actually, he does write that in his screenplays.
I'm
Like
saying
her feet are on the dash.
I'm saying
in the screenplay.
under 3 only because he's not directing. He's writing, so that some things might be vetoed or edited out that he wanted in there.
All right, Terry, over under 3 feet pictures or images in the movie.
We're coming back to this too.
I'm going. Oh no, Geek Guy. What we're saying is the amount of feet that we will see in this film, because Quentin Tarantino loves feet.
He has a foot fetish, and it's
Big
in
time.
every movie.
I'm over-explaining it for emphasis.
Yeah.
The 1 foot punch.
The 1 foot punch. Okay, so I think there will. Fincher's a silly guy. He got started making music videos, and he is the Fight Club guy. It was his idea to put slits of a dick and of Tyler Durden into the film, like between the frames in Fight Club. And then Pitt does that as well. So I think we're actually going to end up with more like 9 to 12 feet
Oh, man.
that are just hidden in the background and around. I bet
That's a
they
really
go
good
into
point.
Dirty Feet Bar.
Ooh.
I'll meet you down at Dirty Feet in 20 minutes.
Dirty feet
Where you
bar.
don't have to wear shoes, Derek.
You cannot find me there ever.
Can you wear?
That's
Can you
nasty.
walk around barefooted Luckies?
Dude, I will
And smoke
puke.
cigarettes.
You know what's gross? Actually, rant right now. If you go out to eat
Yeah.
in a public spot
Mhm.
and you put your feet up on the chairs or booths,
Nah, you don't do that.
disgusting.
What do you
Don't do
mean?
that.
You
People will
can't-
go and
you
they'll
can't
kick
do
back
that.
on another one like it's their living room. And what makes me real gross is people take off their freaking shoes like when they're sitting at a chair. They plop them off. Socks, gross. But when they're barefoot underneath there,
Oh.
people are eating. That's gross.
Yeah, you don't do that.
Don't put your sweaty pigs out there for everyone to have to.
You don't. It's
check
it's
out.
a shared space.
Like, unless Tarantino's there having a burger, put them away.
And then if you want to get a part in the movie,
It's gross.
bust those bad boys out.
You know what I hate?
Gross.
People
So-
walking around in the gym without shoes on.
Ooh, I hate that.
You
It
can't
doesn't
do
help
that.
you.
I don't care
It
that
doesn't
you were
help
just
you.
squatting barefoot.
It doesn't
because
help you.
Science-based lifting.
It doesn't
Just-
help you. Chris Bumstead did it, so now everyone has to do it. Shut up.
I don't even think he does
You're
it
not
anymore.
Chris
I think he did
Bumstead.
it once.
He walks around in his own gym, but that's like his
It's
own
his
gym.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
his own gym. You do what you want. You buy your own gym, but
Tell him,
don't
John.
do it in public.
Outflightfitness.com.
And wipe your shit down. Wipe it down.
Unless you're hot, then leave the sweat there.
Or anabolic.
Anyway,
Speaking of Brad Pitt, guys, and anabolics, they're officially working on a sequel to F1 the movie. Jerry Bruckheimer says it's happening.
The Bruck.
Did the first one earn a sequel, or are we about to get Fast and Furious Pit Stop Edition?
Was
Are
that
you-
ChatGPT?
Are you-
ChatGPT, look at you
Are
making
you
jokes.
excited for round 2, or should they have left it on the podium? Terry.
This is a film. This is Oscar nom. This was a sleeper hit. This is a great movie about men being men
Gross more
and
movie
not
than
giving up
Speeds.
and saying, like, I don't give a shit that I'm 60. I want to drive this car fast. I'm not turning it over to the other guy. I believe in myself. Let's go, baby. I am all for this if the Pitman is still in it. And honestly, I'm okay if he takes like an advisory role. But the great thing about F1 was old man driving the car. I'm not too old yet. And he loves cars. I mean, the reason this movie's getting made is because Brad Pitt likes cars. I'm all for that. I love that kind of passion project of Tom Cruise, the same way. I want to do stunts. That's why you're getting my movies. Brad Pitt wants to look cool and drive a cool car. I'm in. He's the coolest. I want to see more of him. We're not going to have him that much longer. Brad Pitt at 70 is not going to be Brad Pitt at 40. I want to see as much Pittman as I can. And honestly, he's my best friend, so I hope he does well.
All right, Derek.
all right.
What
Well,
do you think?
pass. I have never seen the movie
All right.
Oh,
Here's what
watch
I'm
it.
going to say.
for no reason.
In
Watch
the-
it with your kid.
I think in the end of F1, didn't he go to a different type of racing?
Mhm.
So how can you call it F1 too?
You can do whatever you want, man.
F1
You can't because of not F1. I would like to see him
No,
and Tom
he'll
Cruise.
just do it in another.
I think he goes NASCAR. They do a Days of Thunder F1 crossover. Him and Brad.
I'd be there for
Tom
that. Oh
Cruise?
my
Yeah.
god.
Hit racing.
Yeah.
Robin's racing. All right.
Who wins? Who wins that?
I don't know, but I am excited that Cruz is a
The
good
ghost of
act
Dale
again.
Earnhardt.
Did you guys hear about this?
Ricky Bobby.
Yeah.
What?
That Tom Cruise is going to be in a Paul Thomas Anderson movie? Like, we're going to see him actually act again? We haven't seen him act in 20 years.
No.
I'm excited. I want to see him act, and then I want to see a fucking team up of him and the Pitman. That would be awesome.
That would be wild. That's since Interview with the Vampire, Derek.
Oh, old Lestat.
Yeah.
That-
But
Out of town.
Brad Pitt's a better actor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's more handsome?
Brad Pitt.
Brad
Peak
Pitt is.
at their peaks.
Brad Pitt is.
Brad Pitt.
But
Tom Cruise is like
Tom Cruise is a bigger movie star.
5'2" and has that weird middle tooth thing going on.
But he's a bigger movie star, and I think Tom Cruise has been funnier in movies than Brad Pitt has been. But both very funny. They are great with timing and jokes and stuff.
Oh yeah, Tropic Thunder. Tom Cruise
Give me
is
a
awesome.
break.
Two more quick questions.
Yep.
Who has the better filmography?
I think Brad Pitt does.
I'm
Ooh.
going with the Pit Man.
Even like early Cruise doesn't play a part in
Early
that?
Cruise is great. The Color of Money is a great movie.
Rain
Risky
Man.
Business is good. Rain Man is good.
Top Gun.
But when you start getting into Troy and Fight Club and
Troy is not something I don't think
Troy's
that's
a Ridley Scott movie. It's good.
I don't think you put that on the list.
For him versus
Brad Pitt for the Brad Pitts.
Yeah.
Pit stop.
12 Monkeys was good. California was good. California was not good, but he was good in it. And fucking 7.
Yeah, but then you went
Tom
to like
Cruise
Mr. and
doesn't
Mrs.
have a-
Smith.
Yeah. All right, I'll meet you. I think Tom Cruise has better movie star films than Brad
Okay.
Pitt. I think Brad Pitt has done better acting in films, mostly because of David Fincher.
That's fair.
Legends of the Fall.
He also did Money.
Remember
That was
that
with Nicole Kidman. That's where he met Nicole Kidman, I think.
Put him in Moneyball. I liked Legends of the Fall. I liked what was the one where he goes to America? He was Irish.
Feifel? No.
Oh,
An American Tale.
No,
It's Nicole Kidman's in there. He's a boxer.
it's the movie. It's Legends of the Fall.
Is that Legends of the Fall?
I think so. Is it a legend? Is it fall? Are we talking about it?
And the last thing, name a guy that's more handsome than peak Brad Pitt.
Well, it doesn't exist.
Billy Zane.
No.
Peak Billy Zane beats peak Brad Pitt.
No. Get
Oh,
the fuck
come on.
out of here. He is. We need to make marble statues of Brad Pitt right now so that in 1,000 years, when the aliens dig all this shit up, they're like, oh, that was what they all looked like.
Ooh.
We got to do this now.
All right.
He's also got a brother named Chad Pitt, which I always thought was really funny.
And they look so much alike.
Yeah,
Do they look alike?
Isn't he? He's like a
He's
rocket
just a regular guy.
scientist or something, isn't he?
Yeah, he's smart as hell.
He's like something.
So
insane.
he had to be because your brother's Brad Pitt. Like you're not the go looking.
You got to
I
live
think he
up
was
some-
smart first, but
Yeah.
All right, let's
Some
go to
people have it all.
let's go to Ninten-bros.
all right, let's do it. Roll the clip. My man. Stop. No.
Harry Grant was better looking.
Maybe. But then you're bringing in Bogey and Humphrey Bogart, and who were the same guy.
These guys are all
Nick Nolte,
social media, bro.
of course. Can't forget him. Handsome man, that Nick Nolte.
Back to John.
All right, guys. We're Wait. All right. This week we're talking best animal buddies in video games. The loyal sidekicks, the mounts, the ride or dies that didn't just look cool. They
Fucking Yoshi.
actually helped you win. Whether they fought with you, carried you, or saved you in clutch moments, these animals made the game better. Derek, we're starting with you. Who's your first pick?
Before we do this, are we absolving Yoshi from this because we both agree Yoshi is the number one animal
I'm not
buddy?
picking Yoshi,
Whoa!
but I mean, he is kind of the best one. But I'm going.
And you can't pick anyone from Final Fantasy?
You could.
No, Zelda.
Don't you talk
Can't pick
about
anyone
me
from
about
Maybe
other
I am picking someone
chocobos.
from Zelda,
You can have
John.
any Zelda.
Maybe I am picking someone from
You
Zelda.
can have any Zelda.
But it's not who you think.
I don't know any characters, so it wouldn't be anyone.
There's a lot of good ones out there. I could do this a long time. But
I could do this
No.
all day.
No, that's not who I'm picking. Not who I'm picking.
That's Epona's song.
And I'm not picking Epona. I'm not picking Navi, if you want to count them as like
What
a
other
fairy
animal
creature.
buddies you got?
I'm talking about Bow Wow, the chain chomp from Link's Awakening.
Yeah,
I love
I'll
him.
take that all
I
day.
love him.
I'll take that
Yes.
all day.
Epona's the GOAT. We all know that.
That's
but
hysterical.
I
You're
wanna
absolutely right.
I want to shed light on something that I thought was so cool. So for Game Boy, Link's Awakening comes out. It's like a side quest off of A Link to the Past universe. You wake up on this island. It's really awesome, and you're going through the world, dungeons, Zelda stuff. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
But this one is a little more wacky and lighthearted. There's different points in the game where Mario characters show up.
Because it was only a dream.
There's Goombas, Chain Chomps, all types of stuff. It's really cool.
Kirby's in there.
Kirby's in there. And at one point, you're going through, and there is a villager that needs help recovering their dog that was taken by moblins. That dog is a chain chomp.
Yep.
Named Bow Wow.
Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay.
And once you can take Bow Wow for a walk, he'll go and start eating the enemies for you, eating obstacles that can get you into places the further along the game. And it's just cool as hell because I'm a kid and I'm playing my Game Boy Color. I got Link's Awakening DX. Next thing you know, I'm seeing my hero hanging out with the guy from Mario.
Yeah.
And using him as a sidekick. It was so cool. And the way they portrayed him in the remake for the Switch was beautiful. Just so lighthearted and fun. Like, it just felt like a kid playing it again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's some other characters that I could go for, but Bow Wow was just really fun.
That is a great answer, dude. That is a great answer. In the chat here, lip syncing, that's not us, that's the stream. It'll be fine when you watch the new version. That's just restream being restream. Doesn't Mega Man have a dog? You damn right he does.
Is that your pick?
And his name is Rush.
Is that your pick?
It isn't because I didn't know it
Oh,
counted.
wait, Terry,
That was my number
don't
two
you
pick
pick.
if we-
You pick last because I'm
Okay.
gonna.
I just wanted to bring up
we
Mega
need a-
Man does have a dog, but it's
Rush-
a robot
we need a-
dog.
Rush
so I
counts.
wasn't sure it counted.
We can't end on
Fighting
mine.
robot, fighting dog robot.
If
It
Rush counts, then my favorite animal buddy, Treble, also counts.
But
Base's
John-
dog, who's a fucking wolf, and
Dude,
gives him like crazy.
When you see him in Mega Man
laser
7,
party.
he
Yeah.
shows up. Even his house, he's like, wow, wow.
Yeah.
And you're just like, whoa.
I like Treble. I like Beat the Bird.
the Bird's
Tango
great.
the cat, who you'd only know if you played the Game Boy games, who's a little buzzsaw. But no, Treble's the best animal buddy. On fly.
So, I had a tough time with this segment. I couldn't really figure it out. I didn't want to go Yoshi or Tails or anything like that.
Does Tails count?
He's a buddy. I mean, in the second one,
In the second one, he's a buddy. In the third one, he's a buddy too. And he like picks
Or
you up.
I guess
and
they're
flies.
technically all
I would say
animals. I'm just saying
Knuckles
because
doesn't
Sonic
count.
is also an animal. So are they?
But
animals?
it's his little buddy. So I would say Knuckles
animals.
wouldn't
We're,
count.
We'll
we're
allow
technically animals. We have
We'll allow
animals,
it.
dogs.
Checking with the judges. Yep, we're good.
All right. Thanks, judges.
So there's this game I played at Sega Genesis, and I remember it's kind of like a Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat kind of setup. It's called Samurai Showdown. And I just always remember
Ooh.
that there was this character, this ninja, that had a dog. And every time I played against him with the computer, the goddamn dog would always bite me. But it was named, so I looked up his name. His name is Galford. And the dog's name was, his pet husky was named Poppy. And like one of his attacks was actually, he would just like turn and go like this. And then the dog just lunges at you.
Nice.
I'll tell you what. I don't have anything.
I'm gonna teach Clark to do that.
I would never. He's too kind-hearted.
Fair.
And actually, I was going to send something today where I was just going to not do the topic because I couldn't figure anyone out. So then I used ChatGPT to make Clark into a comic or a video game character.
Send that to Ethan.
And then, so Terry, what do you got?
I would argue that Pokemon do not count. DC Green and Navi does not count. That is a fairy. Like that's a humanoid type of creature, right? That you believe in. Anyway, I am doing an extreme throwback here. There is a game series called Adventure Island.
Oh,
And
wow.
in Adventure Island on the Nintendo, you play as Master Higgins, who's a little fat boy in a Hawaiian skirt with a hat. And he runs around, and he was the mascot for, I believe, Treasure was the company. And it was in this game, I think the third one, where you got not animal buddies, but dinosaur buddies. And each dinosaur did something different. You could get on the one that could swim. You could get on the one that could shoot fireballs. You could get on the one that was super fast. But I distinctly remember those. And the way you got them was cool. You would see a dinosaur egg, and you'd have to like throw your axe at it. And in it would be a playing card suit. So there were 4 animals to choose from, depending on each suit. But they were all great power-ups. And if you remember this, this is great. But it was super fun, and it actually made that game more enjoyable than the Super Nintendo version, Super Adventure Island. So I would say play Adventure Island 3 over Super Adventure Island. Get yourself an emulator and have fun. But the animal buddies in that game are fantastic.
This is an awesome pick. There's not enough Adventure Island love in the world.
I agree.
Great
I have some other ones too, but that's the one that I went with.
What do you got?
Okay. In Kirby's Dream Land 2, you get animal buddies for the first time in that series. And what those animal buddies do is whatever power. So Kirby has a copy ability. And, you know, he eats the enemy and then he gets the ability. But what they do is if you use him and one of his animal buddies, the animal buddy changes that so you get even more weapons. So if you get the fire, and Kirby can now shoot fire. If he teams up with his animal buddy Rick will turn into a ball of fire, and Kirby will dance on him like across the way. I think that's actually Stone.
Ooh.
But he's got buddies, Rick, Koo, and Kind were the first three. Rick is a hamster, Koo is an owl, and Kind is a fish. And it was so fun to do this. They later expanded this when you went to Kirby's Dream Land 3, and you got some goo lady that was also part of it. And then you got this little bird that was cool because the little bird could turn into like a buzzsaw that you could throw if you teamed up. But for someone who's obsessed with power-ups and fun things, a game like Kirby is great when you get a power and then you get an adapter to that power to have it do something totally different. So it was super fun, but I love Kirby's animal buddies. And Donkey Kong's animal buddies are also great. Rambi almost made this list, but we all know Rambi and that he's awesome. There's not enough Rambi in any of those games, but maybe that's why we love him so much.
Short and sweet.
In the chat, does Kazooie count? Or is she just as much of a main character as Banjo? I say Kazooie counts.
I would count Kazooie.
Because there's Banjo moves, and then there are Kazooie power-ups, right? Kazooie lets you do giant backflips.
I'm going to
Kazooie
disagree.
gets wings.
If your name is in the title, you're a co-main character.
Also, if you're talking, you're not an animal buddy anymore.
What do you mean?
I mean, if you're having full-on conversations with the animal buddy, it kind of takes away like, oh, you're my animal buddy. It's like, no, you're alive.
I don't then either anymore.
Doesn't Yoshi talk?
He says Yoshi.
He says
Yeah.
Yoshi.
No,
I
actually, he
understand.
does talk, and he writes phonetically because his name is actually Yoshi Munchakoopas is his full name, and he leaves a letter for you at his house.
Nice.
What?
Good callback.
It sounds so sweet.
Yoshi
You make it
Munchakoopas.
sound so nice.
About Donkey Kong Jr. What do you guys think?
He's his kid.
That's his child.
Is Max your animal buddy?
Yeah, he's a little wild man. My boy.
My animal buddy.
My animal buddy.
Look at Fancy Sauce. Does my big brother count? Because any level that I couldn't beat, I would hand him the controller, and he was a beast.
That a boy, fancy sauce.
All right.
He's so fancy.
Derek, do you have any more?
I mean, I was gonna say Rush.
Yep.
I love Rush from Mega Man, his little robot dog sidekick.
Yeah.
And if you collect all of his letters to spell out Rush, you can get special armor, which lets you fly.
It's red.
Bless you.
Correction. It lets you hover for a bit, which is why I prefer the bass and
You hover?
treble. Because
Yes.
bass and treble, he gets straight up
but then you get
flight.
that super glove. You just go,
That's true. You get to shoot off your own hand.
yeah. You just like,
And you get the Proto Man shield if you want as well.
oh, I love
But
that.
you can't wear the Rush armor and use the Proto shield at the
Too
same time.
powerful.
Bless you.
Thank you. Oh. Excuse me.
Are the
You're
Mavericks
always sick.
It's my child.
Are the Mavericks animal buddies technically? They're all animals and they're your buddy.
All right.
Storm Eagle. When they were good before they went Maverick.
All right.
Oh man, there's so many good ones.
I mean, the little birdies that fly around Tails when he gets his version of Supersonic is pretty cool.
Sparks.
Oh, the little buddies that you save at the end of each Sonic level.
Sparks the Firefly. From Spyro.
Sparks rules.
Love Sparks.
I was not a Spyro guy. Tell me, who is Sparks?
Oh, so he kind of works the same way as the Mask and Crash
Yeah.
Bandicoot. So the more stuff you collect throughout the game, he changes colors, right? Because he's a Firefly, so the fire color changes, and that's how many hits you have is based off of his colors. But you can turn invincible. He'll go out and collect things for you. Just a charming little guy.
A collector friend.
Yeah,
He's not a collector friend.
he's a collector,
Not a hoarder.
not a hoarder.
You can't
No.
hoard an animal.
You can hoard animals.
What? This
Puppy-
whole time?
Puppy mills are
100%.
out there, man.
Milquetoast,
Yeah, mama.
Star Fox's co-pilots, do they count? I would say no because they're humanoid and they can talk. And Fox, get this guy off me. Which is different than Fox, get this guy off with me.
All right.
Which is a very funny joke.
Would you say like Digimon?
digital monsters?
I saw
Or-
Pokemon in there too. I would say
They're almost like
no
I'm saying no.
because I'm pretty sure doesn't Ash also have just a dog?
Have you seen like in
Ash is such a
Geomon,
prick.
like the hot woman Digimon person? It's like basically an angel.
Have I seen her?
Like a-
She came up on another podcast. She came up on Gag Team.
yeah. So no, I'm saying no.
all right. You guys want to go in the chat before we get out of here?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I feel like if your animal buddy can go grocery shopping alone, it's not animal buddy.
And if it's got tits,
Yeah, no.
that's not
no,
a buddy
no thanks.
anymore.
More than
That's a
buddies.
problem.
More than buddies.
Scroll up.
You got it.
Oh, which we can't say that word.
Can't
That's
say
a
it?
new one on YouTube. You can't say that.
Oh.
Keep going. Keep going. Oh, my guy. Nice. Fill in the blank
You
Final
said
Fantasy
that.
animal.
You said that. Hey,
Milk toast.
there's a lot. You got
Chocobos.
listen. Shadow as a dog in Final Fantasy VI. That's awesome. There's Angelo in Final Fantasy VIII. That's a dog companion that you can use as a weapon.
Who calls a dog Angela?
Angelo.
Oh, Angelo. Okay.
Angelo, and you put some
And
respect
this
on
is
that
my
dog's
dog,
name.
Angela.
Use it for a special attack where he shoots a rocket.
I feed it
Pretty
pepperoni.
awesome. You use your dog as a bazooka. It's sick. At one point, he runs so fast, you get on his back, and he gets like light speed and like flies across the planet and just like spears through the enemy. It's
The
awesome.
dog does.
Yeah.
If you're a dog and you're capable of doing that, why are you going to be subservient to a human? Like,
Because he's a good boy.
Because he's your buddy.
He's a good boy.
how did he become his buddy? I would eat him.
Well, when he was a puppy.
Okay, do you remember there was a game where you had a dog sidekick and you were a cop? It's called Dead to Rights. Did you ever play that game?
No.
It was
Yeah.
during like GameCube era, but one of the buttons was dog. And if you were locked on and did like it was a bullet time Max Payne
Gotcha.
style game. But one of the buttons was just send your dog in, and the dog would just go maul someone, and then you don't have that problem anymore.
Did
I
you
want
guys?
more games like
Oh,
that
dude,
where I could send a
D-Dog in Metal
dog
Gear
in?
Solid is awesome. You find this dog as a puppy, he's a German Shepherd, then you raise it, and then you can take it on missions with you, and you can use it to distract the enemy, straight up kill people and maul them. He's like sick them, go get them,
Mm-hmm.
use him to do traps. He's cool as hell.
Oh, dude, and then fucking Poochie from Yoshi's Island. We're playing that right now.
Yeah.
Poochie from The Simpsons.
Similar look.
Kind
Similar
of,
look.
yes.
Have you guys played Fable 2?
Hell yeah.
Do you remember the dog in Fable 2? You remember what they do with that?
They eat it.
No, it's actually pretty rough. If I can do spoilers, they
Go ahead. Fable remake
Spoilers
coming out
for
by
Fable
the way.
2.
I know. But it's a great game. They kill your dog with the plot, and at the end, you get to pick one wish. And one of the wishes is like, you can either make the world better for everyone or bring your dog back to life. Yeah, and they
Dog.
milk
I
it.
picked the dog.
I picked the dog too. You
Yep.
gotta.
I love Fable, dude.
Speaking of the dog, did you guys see the recent news? There's a John Wick game that was just announced for PS5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
An untitled John Wick game.
it'll be
I'm
good.
in.
You guys see the Fable remake?
I've heard fables of it.
What's the Max Payne? You think it's just going to be like Max Payne?
What?
John Wick?
The John Wick game.
I don't think there'll be slow mo. Did they show off slow mo?
I haven't seen anything other than the cover. That's
Yeah, I just saw the text come up and
Yeah.
like the fact that it's clearly Keanu. No, I actually hope it's not slow mo. I hope it's
No
as
bullet time?
fast paced as the movies.
Yeah. And you don't think it'll be a little Grand Theft Auto-y?
I'm curious what they do. John Wick is a
Feeling- I don't
fast
know.
action movie.
Maybe like
I'm hoping
a-
they make a fast action
like a
game.
Hitman game, maybe.
I never played much of Hitman.
Hmm.
I did.
Go ahead and scroll down. Let's clean up the chat and get out of here. Jedi Fallen Order. There's a little droid guy. Microphone down. Dead to Rights. You have the dog.
from Duck Hunt. He was a lovable fella.
He
Yeah,
was
he's
also a
laughing at
foe.
you.
Shot the dog.
He's a dick.
I'll never shoot.
It was for Xbox.
Yeah.
You are right. It was for multi-platform because, you know, when the games weren't that good during that era of games, they just released them on everything.
I remember.
That's all the.
You remember?
I remember.
That's the
All right,
chat.
guys, let's get out of here. Thank you for joining us, everyone in the chat. And Noah, thank you for producing. And
It's a special boy.
Terry, where can people find you?
Hey, you can find me at Yunkjunk. I'm usually fixing something around here. are doing something. But go to
Nice.
Yunkjunk on the YouTubes. Give us a like and a subscribe. It really means a lot. Really helps the channel. And it also helps us support the wonderful shows like Muscle Geeks. So subscribe to Muscle Geeks podcast as well.
Derek, the weather is getting a little bit warmer.
A little bit warmer.
It's getting a
Might be starting to
little bit
think
nicer.
about some home improvements.
Yeah,
Remember, your driveway or parking lot took a lot of damage in this heavy winter.
yeah.
Plows messed it up. Ice got in there and split up your asphalt. We'll help
Yeah.
you out. Derek Baker, seal coating and line striping.
We're going to do it shirtless this year.
People could save up
Full
for
body tan.
people could save up to renovate a room in their house. No one is going to go in your house. They're going to see the outside first.
Right.
Do the seal coating and line striping.
Feel your cracks,
line stripe
people.
stripe your driveway.
It's called
Just put
curb
parking
appeal.
spots inside your own parking spot.
If you want a cheap, easy maintained way to give your property a facelift, give us a call.
Yeah.
Fresh coat on there just brings the whole property to life.
And-
Beautiful.
And listen, I'm tired. Give Muscle Geeks a call on all the platforms at the Muscle Geeks Podcast.
Right in.
Give them a call.
And send us a letter.
Pull up a
Call us at
And also, guys,
youtube.com/MuscleGeeks.
Thursday, 8 p.m. Think You Know Ball, episode 3. I won't be there. Let those dudes do whatever the hell they want.
Oh, wait. Also, before we finish up, coming soon, Terry and I have brought back the beef,
The beef.
8-bit beef.
The beef.
So we're doing Let's Play channels now. We started off with Yoshi's Island.
Yeah.
As soon as we get that together, we're going to drop some of those. Check out our new playlist that's coming up for that. It's a lot of fun, wholesome, just buddies on the couch playing
You
some
guys
old games.
eat beef while playing it?
You know, we should because that's on the meal plan.
This,
But
we'll do it.
we actually had special guest Noah came in a full suit
was
for no
awesome.
reason. He was just wearing a suit and sat in on, I think, episode 3. So look forward to seeing Noah on episode 3 and 4.
Yeah, he was our lawyer, but
I mean,
not, our,
he was
but
the
not
lawyer.
actually our lawyer.
Yeah. And support his show too, Gag Team. We just had an episode of that just came in. We're doing all the things over at Yunkjunk. I'm really proud of all the shows that we have. So thank you for your support. And please support them so they can support me so that I can make this as good as I can.
And lastly, it is getting warmer outside. Beach season is coming. And if you're fat and terrible, disgusting and dirty, go to Philly Gains or Alpha Flight Fitness. We'll fix you and get you right. But guys, we'll see you next week. Thank you for watching and have a great week.